welcome back to another episode of Daily Inspirations. And today I use my goal pages or dashboard pages from the monthly layout planner from the Happy Planner. I call them goal pages typically, but now this month and last month they're functioning a little more like a dashboard where I keep the information that I need to look at every single day. So come and hang out with me, watch me write, see what I do, how I use it, and stay inspired. So to do this month, and then this is now going to be the daily plan instead of the morning routine. So daily planning. And this is going to track my writing, which is my journal and the 3 project planners that they're kind of like memory journals is what I'll call them, that I'm making for each of my kids and my husband. Writing. Then I track my lettering practice. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but April, I just kind of canceled it for myself. It wasn't good. It just wasn't. I mean, it was amazing. It just wasn't, I wasn't good. I wasn't on my game, you know, I wasn't on the ball. So I fell behind in my writing and the art challenges. But I'm giving myself some grace and saying, new month starts tomorrow. I wrote that really big, but that's okay. Okay, and then over here is daytime, after school, and evening. I think I like that wording still, so we'll keep that. Okay. Down here we have after school. I wish there was a better, I don't want to say evening because after school / work is pretty much 4 o'clock, 3:30 around here, especially now that my husband's working from home at the moment. I guess I could say, yeah, I'll just keep it after school. And evening. Evening. Routine. I think I will keep going. Maybe I'll speed it up for you guys. So this month we have The 7th. I don't know what I want to do here. May 7th. Keep it over here. So that's all 3 of us. I had 2 children and myself. And then on the 26th, I don't put the time and everything. That's on the monthly calendar part, and then I'll put it on my list, of the day. So on the 7th, I'll put the appointment time and all the information I need. And this is the ENT, so I know it's just for me. The 25th is Memorial Day. And 27th is my brother's birthday. And we're supposed to be out of quarantine on May 15th, but I don't know that for sure yet. So this space, last month I put down a couple of projects I wanted to finish. I'm not ready to put those in yet because I need some supplies before I can do anything else on a couple of things. So I'm waiting. Which I'm not worried about. I'm not worried waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm not insistent that my stuff has to be here right now. Okay, so daily planning. I need to make sure that when I sit down to do my planning, to plan my day in the morning, that I first put down any appointments. And then my next action items from the Getting Things Done system with David Allen that I have modified to fit my needs. So I have to look at that list, the next action list, and choose which things from it that I would like to do today. Does that make sense? Next action. Items, and then the project or tutorial that I would like to work on that day, if in fact there is one. So project, or tutorial, and I include the Skillshare classes that are on my list that I'd like to take are in the tutorial category. And then I put in things that I have to do for social media. I have a page a group for daily inspirations. So I like to post something inspiring regularly. I wouldn't say every day because I am not able every day, but social media I can either post in my group create a post, create a video like I'm doing now. Oh, and then the budget is something that I do every week. Weekly budget review. So I get, and a monthly one as well. Yikes. And that is so that I can stay on track. And it's kind of, we don't have a lot of transactions, you know, every day, so it'd be silly to do the budget every day. And then lastly, I check my getting things done section of my planner, and I review that every week as well. To make sure that I have what I need in on my list and on my next action items, and I'm staying on track with my projects. So now I would really like to put some polka dots or something there. Now this section is going to be the morning routine. And I wrote that way too big. Or not way too big. I started way too far over. That's okay though, because now my other things are going to start over here, and then it'll be very apparent that they're not the same. That one's a title. Okay, so my morning, before I do anything else, I have to eat. So I do that first. Breakfast, vitamins, teeth, skin, hair. So vitamins I take with breakfast. This time I'm gonna do this. And vitamins. Teeth, skin, and hair I do at the same time as well. So what else do I have on there? You know, the two things go together too, so that's perfect. We have teeth, skin, and hair. And then the last two things are my wellness stats, which is just I write down my pain level, the weather, my mood, the number of hours of sleep I got, and then on the weekday pages in the weekly section, I do other symptoms of what I eat and all of that kind of thing. So wellness stats, and then my daily plan, which is this. Simone, my daughter, is tasting the chili.
Simone, my daughter.
So, I was gonna say Simone, and then I was like, oh, they don't know who you are. What was I doing? Oh, the daily plan. Right. Okay, so that's morning. That page is almost done. Projects and a sticker or something there. Then we have our daytime schedule, which is school. Why are you whispering? We can still hear you.
Still your friend.
can still hear you. School starts. We're pretty relaxed with our start of our day. We get up at 9 and try to start at 10. But like I said, April kind of got away from us, so we are going to try again in May. Okay, we've got... That's the first thing. I'm gonna skip a line. No, I'm not. All right, and then then what I do after school gets started is I work on my next action items or whatever's in my plan for the day. And then I work on the project or class of the day. Put class here too. And then after that's done, I help the kids finish up. So I'm helping them, during this time as well. I don't actually do a whole lot of, to-dos, or I don't do a lot on my projects. I don't last very long as far as doing things. So then I help them with their assignments. And then is back to my regular day, right? So my next action items, I wrote them in my planner. This is where I was writing. This is my guide to help me remember what to write every day or what to put in my plan every day. So this is the plan. So I'll work on school with the kids, any to-dos I have to do, a project or tutorial if I have the energy. Then I help the kids with assignments. And then I can work on my social media, whatever I have on my to-do list for social media. And sometimes that's just relax time and go on social media just to be social. Which I'm not very social. I'm a major introvert. Really, 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 really introverted. Then I do my weekly review of getting things done. And I'm not going to put the budget on here because that'll be in my to-do list, which will then become part of the next action of the daytime schedule. So getting things done, I need to review that. You know what? I'm going to change this order. I'm going to do the art challenge first. I think that'll work out better in our schedule. And I do that with my son. And then getting things done review. If it is the end of the week. Did you notice I can't talk and write at the same time? Review. But of course that's only weekly. And then I'll leave that. for the end because I don't want to smudge anything if it's not dry. Alone time after school, I need, you know, a little space for myself because I'm an introvert and I need to decompress. So I'm gonna do alone time, and that is when I also like to work on my lettering practice. Last month I also wrote decompress on there, but I don't think it's necessary. I pretty much know that that's what I'm doing. Dinner is next. And then we all, as a family, do our housework after dinner. Clean the kitchen, the dishes, vacuum when and where needed, and all that kind of thing. We just kind of get the house done for the day. And then exercise happens, which it's been, I think, a few weeks for me. I tried getting back. I tried to start a yoga routine with, I think it's called YRG Yoga. It's with Diamond Dallas Page, the professional, well, he used to be a professional wrestler. He's amazing, and I cannot wait until I can get back into it. Look it up. You will not be disappointed. There's in particular, look at the vet. There was a guy, he was a veteran, and they told him he would never walk unassisted again, and now the man is doing just outstanding. So check it out. Google it, whatever. All right, and then we do quality time. So my daughter has been exercising every day, but the rest of us have kind of fallen away a little bit. My husband's still doing really well, but we're gonna start that again. And then, so quality time also includes, or would include, we play cards together. Sometimes we do, you know, family game night. Sometimes we watch a show or a movie together. Sometimes that's just me and my husband watching something together or just hanging out. So that's just kind of time when we all like to hang out. And then we have the evening routine, which I just like to have it again somewhere that I can kind of check it off in my head and say, yep, I did that, did that, did that. So evening is I think I'm gonna do it like off-centered again. Evening is, of course, every time I write hair, skin, and teeth, I want to write hair, skin, and nails, and then I get this song in my head. I think his name is Todrick, and it's called Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, and for whatever reason, I love that song so much. It makes me smile and dance and so happy. So check that out too. Unless you're, you know, afraid of or allergic to bad words, then do not check it out. Hair, skin and teeth, not nails. Teeth, 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 teeth. I used to do nails. I think that's why. I used to do my nails. I used to do some of my friends too. But writing, and then my writing, which would be my journal and those project journals I'm doing, and reading, which I can't do very successfully anymore. To read a book, I can read an article, I can make it through an article okay. I have a really hard time getting my eyes to focus on the words. Right now, even my words are blurry to me right now. So, audiobook is my reading, which I really, really love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then this last thing on here, I put date night or girls night, and I will explain that as well. Date night. Excuse you.
Sorry.
It's okay. They probably didn't hear that. I don't know, maybe. Date night or girls night. So date night, because I am disabled and an introvert, I guess. Mostly because I'm disabled. Date night is basically us watching a show together or a movie. And then girls night would be my best friend and I are doing Netflix parties. So we can watch a show together, and there's like this chat room on the side. If you haven't heard of it, the show, you have to do it on Google Chrome, and the show or movie, whatever you're watching on Netflix, is the majority of the screen. And then on the side, there's like a sidebar that is a chat room, basically. And you can talk to each other and chat while you're watching. And it's the same, you know, let's say I have control over it. So if I pause it, it pauses on her end as well. It's pretty neat, because then you don't have to worry about, okay, I'm gonna pause, you pause too. So we enjoy it. She lives in Chicago and I live in Detroit, so that's the only way we can get together. And my other best friend, who has been my best friend for as long as I have been alive, she lives in Alabama, so we are going to start doing that as well, as soon as I feel well enough to do more stuff. Her time schedule is a little different, and it requires me to be doing things a little earlier in the day. All right, so this part, my intentions, I am going to put my word of the year, which is self-discipline. And I would like to remind myself to be consistent. And last month I did them nice and centered, but I think I'll do it a little off this month. And stay positive. You know what? I think that's not what I'm going to put this month. Self-discipline, be consistent, and I'm going to focus on mindfulness. There we go. That's it. All done. Okay, I forgot to put it in my planner, so that's what we're gonna do next. So my other video was this one, doing May's month calendar. My last video. So that's what that looks like. And now these pages are ready. Ta-da! Again, thank you for watching. Stay inspired.